15. Fun facts about space exploration. Yuri Gagarin from the Soviet Union was the first human in space. His vehicle, Vostok 1, circled Earth at a speed of 27,400 kilometers per hour, with the flight lasting 108 minutes. Vostok's re-entry was controlled by a computer. Unlike the early US human spaceflight programs, Gagarin did not land inside of capsule. American astronaut Neil Armstrong became the first person to walk on the moon. He stepped out of the Apollo 11 lunar module and onto the moon's surface in an area called the Sea of Tranquility. His famous words were, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The longest spacewalk was conducted by James Voss and Susan Helms on March 12, 2001, and lasted 8 hours and 56 minutes. The shortest spacewalk was conducted by Yuri Usachev and James Voss on June 8, 2001, and lasted 19 minutes. The most spacewalks conducted in a year was 20 in 2007. The largest planetary exploration vehicle is NASA's Curiosity rover, which landed on Mars in 2012, is about the size of a car, and has been exploring the Martian surface to look for signs of life. Largest spacecraft by far ever placed in orbit is the International Space Station, built in stages between 1998 and 2011. NASA. Image taken in 2011 by STS-133 astronauts after undocking. The ISS mass varies, but 455 kilograms. The ISS, its length on the long axis is 72.8 meters, 239 feet. The Hubble Space Telescope is a large telescope in space. It was launched into orbit by Space Shuttle Discovery on April 24, 1990. Hubble orbits about 547 kilometers, 340 miles above Earth. It is the length of a large school bus and weighs as much as 2 adult elephants. Astronauts have eaten a variety of space food, including freeze-dried ice cream and space-grown lettuce. The first plants were grown in space aboard the International Space Station in 2015. Foods packaged in rehydratable containers include soups such as chicken consommé and cream of mushroom, casseroles such as macaroni and cheese and chicken and rice, appetizers such as shrimp cocktail, and breakfast foods such as scrambled eggs and cereals. The universe is expanding at an accelerating rate, and this discovery was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2011. This acceleration is attributed to a mysterious force known as dark energy. This means that no matter what galaxy you happen to be in, all the other galaxies are moving away from you. However, the galaxies are not moving through space. They are moving in space, because space is also moving in. Other words, the universe has no center. Everything is moving away from everything else. First spacecraft to leave the solar system is Voyager 1, launched in 1977, became the first human-made object to enter interstellar space in 2012. It continues to send data back to Earth. Voyager 1 was the first spacecraft to cross the heliosphere, the boundary where the influences from outside our solar system are stronger than those from our Sun. Voyager 1 is the first human-made object to venture into interstellar space. Space is a vacuum, so sound cannot travel in space. This means that in the vast emptiness of space, it's completely silent. No sound can travel in space, but sonifications provide a new way of experiencing and conceptualizing data. Sonifications allow the audience, including blind and visually impaired communities, to listen to astronomical images and explore their data. The ISS is a joint project involving 5 space agencies: NASA, USA, Roscosmos, Russia, JAXA, Japan, ESA, Europe, and CSA, Canada. It orbits Earth approximately every 90 minutes. The International Space Station is a large spacecraft in orbit around Earth. It serves as a home where crews of astronauts and cosmonauts live. The space station is also a unique science laboratory. Several nations work together to build and use the space station. About 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the Sun. It's so large that it accounts for about 99.86% of the mass of the entire solar system. The Sun is 864,400 miles, 1,391,000 kilometers across. This is about 109 times the diameter of Earth. The first artificial satellite. On October 4, 1957, the Soviet Union launched the Earth's first artificial satellite, Sputnik 1. The successful launch came as a shock to experts and citizens in the United States, who had hoped that the United States would accomplish this scientific advancement first. Olympus Mons on Mars is the tallest volcano in the solar system, standing about 13.6 miles, 22 kilometers high. It's nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. The highest mountain on Mars is also the highest mountain and volcano in the entire solar system. It is called Olympus Mons and is 16 miles, 24 kilometers high, which makes it about 3 times higher than Mount Everest. The smell in space, according to the astronauts, described it in similar yet varying ways: burning metal, a distinct odor of ozone, an acrid smell, walnuts and brake pads, gunpowder, and even burnt almond cookie. Much like all wine connoisseurs smell something a bit different in the bottle, astronaut reports differ slightly in there. The acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Moon is approximately 1.625 ms2, about 16.6% that on Earth's surface, or 0.166 over the entire surface. The variation in gravitational acceleration is about 0.0253 m, 1.6% of the Thanks for watching.